Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy D Hype coming back to you guys with a brand new video, and I hope you guys are having a great day so far. In today's video, what you guys are going to be seeing is we're going to be discussing the open beta updates. Now, as you guys know, with Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer beta, now we are actually within the open beta. The private beta is now done for PlayStation 4. Anybody on PlayStation who wants to play the beta, all you have to do is you don't even need PlayStation Plus. You can actually go in and download the beta from the PlayStation Store. It's completely free, which is very cool because now you are actually able to play the beta just a little bit early. The private beta, that was for people who pre-ordered the game. This is now the open beta, and we're going to be discussing everything coming into the game. As you guys know, with the private beta, we kind of had the chance to hop in, play the game a little bit, and kind of figure things out, learn how to play the game, get very good at the game, I guess you would say. And they kind of listened to our feedback, Infinity Ward did, and they kind of said, okay, look, here are some of the things that we're going to be changing within the game for the open beta. Here are a few of the things that we've noticed you guys are not liking and that we need to just kind of change up. And maybe they had this stuff in mind, maybe they didn't. But we're going to be discussing all this stuff just to kind of summarize what exactly we're going to be talking about. The big main focus is there going to be a minimap brought into the game? Because as you guys know, minimaps are only available if you guys get a personal UAV, a team UAV, or an advanced UAV. And also, the next thing we're going to be talking about is the level cap is going to be going up. The level cap for the private beta was level 10. I did achieve that. Now it is actually going up, and we're going to be discussing all this stuff in today's video. So I'm going to go and stop rambling, and we're going to go ahead and get straight on into this. So if you guys go on to enjoy, do not forget to drop a big fat like on today's video. And also, if you guys are brand new to the channel, do not forget to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you guys hit that little notification bell so you guys are notified the second I post. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight on into this. Now, if you guys want to read all this information for yourself, the links to both articles are going to be down in the description. So if you guys want to read everything for yourself without listening to me, you guys can do so. Or if you want to just listen to it or listen along as I read it, you guys can do that as well. Now, to start off here, it says Minimaps is coming to Modern Warfare Beta, but with a catch. Now, following backlash from the Call of Duty community, Infinity Ward are looking to implement the minimap into the Modern Warfare beta less than 48 hours after its release to the public. Now, the minimap has been a staple of Call of Duty multiplayer in previous years of the franchise, with regular game modes allowing players to see the position of both teammates and the enemies relative to their position on the map. Now, however, prior to the beta's release, the developers behind the latest iteration of the franchise announced the removal of the previously indispensable minimap. Now, entirely from the top left corner of the traditional heads-up display HUD for players, there was always the minimap up there. Now what we have is like this compass that you have to use in order to find people, and honestly, it's not that bad of a new style UAV, but it's just not the same, because now you almost have to say, if you're running around the map, you have to say they're back in the map, say 202 or something like that. Instead of just saying, okay, they're over here in the back of the spawn, you see them on the minimap because they'll be shooting their gun, and you'll be able to see them with their gunfire on the minimap. So moving on here, it says Infinity Ward have noticed the furor from fans and popular personalities alike as the lack of minimap continues to influence gameplay within the beta. Not only have the developers been working around the clock to fix bugs and connection issues that have plagued the beta up until now, but the team are also reintroducing the minimap on a trial basis, with a patch to be pushed out on September 14th. Now, it says here from the tweet from Ashton Williams, and it says, and I quote, "Tomorrow, 9/13 Modern Warfare Beta, level cap is going up to level 20, minimap is now on and will not display enemy fire, so we're going to be able to get a minimap. It's just all it's going to be showing is kind of where you are on the map, so you're going to have an idea of where exactly you are within the map rather than being lost and trying to figure out, okay, how do I maneuver this map? Now you're going to be able to just easily look at the minimap, figure out where you are. It's just with the enemy players, it's almost going to be like they're using a silencer and they have ghosts. You're never going to be able to see them actually pop up on the map, no matter what. Even if you have a hater, you're never going to be able to see them. They're just going to be completely invisible. So moving on here, it also says that there is going to be an NVG playlist, which is going to be on, and the game mode filter is now on. So if you guys do remember whenever I first played the beta, whenever I made that video, I did show you guys where it says filter, and if you guys are playing the beta, you guys will see where it says filter. You can actually filter out to say, I don't want to play domination 10v10 or the normal domination or the TDM or 10v10. I just want to play normal TDM, filter out the rest, and you guys can play normal TDM. It's going to be that easy. Now, thus far, players have only been granted access to a minimap via a deployable personal radar or UAV score streak, albeit for a short period of time. As you guys know, we're not going to be able to actually unlock advanced UAVs personally because I believe you guys cannot actually unlock it. They're going to just keep it locked for the entire beta, or maybe it's because you cannot actually access it because of the ranks not going up that high. I didn't really pay attention that much into the score streaks just yet. I've generally just been running the UAV, the cruise missile, and then the attack chopper. That's all I've been really running for a score, or the kill streaks. So moving on here, it says given that feature has been integral to the multiplayer experience since Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, not having an omnipresent map to assist with player positioning has led to longtime fans of the franchise voicing their opinion via social media and the Modern Warfare subreddit. Now, as per Williams' tweet, the minimap will be ever present, but it will not show enemy gunfire, therefore simply allowing players to understand their position relative to their enemy teammates or to their teammates. Now, Infinity Ward will also address this issue in a subreddit post stating, and I quote, "We hear you loud and clear along with your feedback and the data we're continuously collecting. We'll be experimenting internally with a few different options and we will continue to keep you updated if we make any changes that you might see during the beta." Quote. Now, of course, this isn't the traditional minimap that the fans have previously become accustomed to, but it is a start, and it shows that the team are happy to learn from the community feedback ahead of the official release on October 25th. So in a way, it's showing us that Infinity Ward is listening. It's not like Black Ops 4 where they're saying, "Oh yeah, we're listening," and they never cared. No, Infinity Ward is actually one of those developers where they know that we have been waiting a while for a good Call of Duty. If Infinite Warfare was just trash, Modern Warfare Remastered was just kind of not there, Infinity Ward realized that they made a bad Call of Duty. Competitive wise, it was okay, but the actual game itself for public matches, it was just bad. Whenever we look at World War II, it was one of those games, but I feel like Fortnite just kind of tore that game apart. And then whenever you guys look at Black Ops 4, it had the potential, but I feel like Treyarch just gave up on that game way too early, and there just wasn't enough time for that game to develop and turn into something great. Now you have Modern Warfare, and personally, I've seen a lot of people saying that this game is just not good. I personally think that this game is one of in the top tier, not the great tiers, not the all-time tiers. I think it's just one of the good tiers. It's a good Call of Duty, I will say that. It's a very good Call of Duty so far from what I have seen. Now moving on here to the next article, so if you guys are reading along and you guys want to click on that second link underneath where it says info in the description, and you guys want to start reading that, feel free to do that now. But this kind of talks about the new mode, level caps, and more for PS4 Open Beta. Now, Day 3 of the Modern Warfare Beta is bringing a host of changes, with Infinity Ward adding a new game mode, a playlist filter, and an increased level cap to multiplayer testing ahead of the new Open Beta coming to PS4. Now, the Open Beta is scheduled to go live as of 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on PlayStation 4, and as more players come flooding in, more content is set to be added. Thus far, Infinity Ward have kept players enticed by way of content, adding a new map called Gun Runner, introducing an entirely new game mode to the Call of Duty franchise called Cyber Attack. Now, Cyber Attack, I did already make a video on it. I covered it. I've already got the video up on the channel, so if you guys want to check out that video, you guys can do so now. I'll also go ahead and put an annotation in the top right part of the screen if you guys would like to check it out. Feel free. But moving on here, it says, given the developers ongoing transparency and willingness to respond to community feedback, they have regularly been updating the Modern Warfare subreddit to keep fans in the loop with the beta. Now, Senior Communications Manager Ashton Williams revealed exactly what to expect by way of content in the third day through a Reddit post that also summarized Day 2. Now, it says here, and I quote entirely from the subreddit, "What you'll be playing tomorrow during Day 3. As we mentioned yesterday, we are still experimenting with the minimap, so tomorrow the minimap will be turned on, but will not display enemy fire. The game mode filter will be unlocked, allowing you to pick which mode or modes you'd like to play." It says here, we will also increase the level cap to level 20. for maps and modes. TDM, Azir Cave in the day, Hack the Yard in the day. Gun Runner for domination, it is Azir Cave in the day, Hack the Yard in the day, and then Gun Runner. For headquarters, it's Azir Cave in the day, Hack the Yard in the day, and then Gun Runner. For headquarters 10v10, it is Gonza Raid, and then domination 10v10 is Gonza Raid as well. For the feature playlist for Cyber Attack, there is Azir Cave in the day, Hack the Yard in the day, Gun Runner, and then Gonza Raid. And then the feature playlist NVG, Azir Cave is going to be night, Hack the Yard in the night, and that is also for TDM headquarters and domination. Personally, that is going to be another video I'm going to be making for you guys here very soon. Once I'm done with this video, I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. Kind of talking about the night versions of these maps. And that's going to be very interesting to get into. I personally haven't even played those maps yet. I'm recording this video and then getting straight onto that. So I'll get on that right away. But it also says here at the foot of the post, Williams explained that the game mode filter will be unlocked, allowing you to pick which mode or modes you like to play. We will also increase the level cap to level 20. Now, alongside these changes, the update will see the addition of the night vision goggles, or the NVG game mode, previously a focal point during the multiplayer reveal. Essentially, players will be placed in a darkened render of Aether Azir Cave or Hack the Yard, with the ability to utilize NVGs to assist with spotting enemies. Now, although the use of the NVGs will come with one major caveat, players will not be able to directly aim down sight during gunfights. Players will have the ability to toggle NVGs on and off, but the creation of an entire game mode around them suggests that they'll be a focal point to the gameplay. Moreover, the introduction of the visual assistance will support the realism mode, set to be incorporated into the latest iteration of the franchise. The game mode will also strip players of their heads-up display HUD and remove hit markers, meaning that players will depend on their NVGs more than ever. So in a way, it's almost going to be like you are going in there dark, you have no idea where somebody is, and just like in real life, you shoot somebody, you're not going to see little white hit markers pop up saying you hit someone, yada yada yada. No, you're going to be shooting someone, you might hear them scream and freak out because they were just shot, but the most you're going to do is you're going to be able to just put on your night vision goggles, aim down your gun, or just start shooting. You're not even going to be able to aim down your gun, you're going to have to just start shooting, and it's going to be one of those game modes where everybody's going to have their night vision goggles on, and we're all going to be just rushing in and hoping for the best. So I wouldn't expect a lot of sniper rifles, I wouldn't expect a lot of LMGs. Most likely you're going to see some SMGs coming out quite a bit whenever it comes to the MP5 and the MP7. Those two are going to come out quite a bit from my classes personally. I'm just going to be running, gunning, hoping for the best, hopefully I get a lot of kills. But other than that, it kind of goes on to just talk about the playlist and the maps that we're going to be seeing that I've already covered for you guys. So I'm going to go wrap it up here. Hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy. If you guys did, do not forget to drop a big fat like on today's video. If you guys did enjoy, like I said, drop a like. If you guys are brand new to the channel and want to go ahead and stay up to date with all the content that I post here, I do keep you guys updated whenever it comes to Call of Duty news and information. So if you guys are a fan of anything Call of Duty related, whenever it comes to updates, patch notes, DLC weapons for Black Ops 4, or just staying up to date with everything Modern Warfare related here over the next couple of days, do not forget to go ahead and subscribe and hit that little notification bell. If you guys want to follow me on any of my social medias, links to everything are in the description. If you guys want to check out any of my sponsors, links to all my sponsors are down in the description, as well as codes to all the websites. So if you guys want to do that, feel free. And also, if you guys want to rep the Hype Nation merch, link to my merch store is down there in the description. So feel free to rep the Hype Nation brand. But without further ado, guys, it's been your boy D Hype. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.